Alrighty folks, welcome back. Today I'm working on my 99, doing a gauge swap here, and wanted to put a couple things out there that people might not know, and that has to do with the way these gauges are set up in the WJs. Even if you take this panel off, so here's my old one out of the 99. Here's the one I want to put in. It's out of a 2001, and you can see this one is much lower miles, much better condition. It has slightly different gauges, as you can see there. I think they look better. Pretty much plug and play. There's just one plug on the back, but here's the problem. These circuit boards have a chip on them called an IC3 chip. On the 99, kind of the first round, they're called IC2s. They look a little tiny bit different, but they're pretty much the same chip. Pretty much from 2001, maybe 2000 up to 2004, they're IC3 chips. And what that is it's a security chip. It stores the VIN of the vehicle, the mileage, which will display here, the odometer, and it also stores the security codes for your skim key. So if you just swap these gauge sets out, it can mess your Jeep up, because then you're linking in something with different security codes, different VIN information, and different mileage. So you have to have a dealership or a locksmith that has the correct equipment to reprogram that IC3 chip. Or you can swap the motherboard out. And this only works, as far as I know, this only works on 2001, 2002 on down. I think the 2003s and 4s are a bit different, and the V8s are also a little bit different. This one's out of Laredo. This 99 is also a Laredo. So these gauges are pretty similar. And what the similarities of them are how the actual motors for the gauges hook up to the motherboard. So for example, here is a gauge set. Maybe set that there. Out of a 2002 with the V8, and it's a Overland edition. Now this one had a 4.7 HO in it, and it's got the white gauge with black needles. Pretty nice. I would love to swap this one in, but it simply won't work. And I have the cover on, but you can see these motors are completely different, and they will not match up on these on this old motherboard. So what I'm gonna do here is I've already bent these tabs out. So you're gonna want to bend these tabs out, and then there's a clip here and a clip here, and you can actually remove the motherboard separate from the motors and the gauges, so you don't mess the gauges up. And I'm just gonna swap the two motherboards over, and hopefully that gives me the new gauges, but with the same original motherboard with the security information and the correct mileage and everything. And so that's what I'm gonna do here. Alright, so I got this popped off. You see the motors are starting to back away from the panel board. These are just pins. So these solder points are just soldered in pins that just slide into the motor. So the motor will pull away from the motherboard freely. But make sure you have all these tabs bent. So you see, I forgot one here. You got to make sure all the tabs are bent out straight, so it will let go of the motor and it won't mess the gauges up. Alright, so I got everything popped. And here is the motherboard for the O2, like so. and we're going to swap it with the 99. So how this works is this little plug here goes to that panel there, which is the mileage output and everything. It's the little LCD display there. And then those are your gauge motors with the those 4 pins go into. So let's get the other one swapped over and see how it works. Alright, so here is the 99 panel ready to go. Let me actually show you here. Here's the IC2 chip right there. Now that should be the chip that holds the information. Now if you're ballsy, you can actually unsolder that chip and swap it to another panel board if everything is kind of the same. Problem I'm having with this is the 99 has an odometer readout that is just the odometer readout, and then it has a cruise light over here. I see part-time, check engine, skim, and check engine light. Now the cruise is around here somewhere. Maybe it's there it is. I was wondering where that was. The 2001, this gauge cluster has the cruise output indicator is right there below the odometer. So I'm gonna need to actually swap this from the 01 gauge set with this from the 99. They're exactly the same panel, same pins, same hookups, everything. So you just swap them out, and that way we guarantee we don't have any problems there. All right, we got it all swapped over. Ready to flip this around, install it, and then plug it in. See what happens. All right, it's installed, ready to go. Before I bend those tabs back in, I'm going to plug it in and check it. And what I did is, you really want to make sure that the motors are seated correctly. If you just put the panel on, it kind of pushes the motors away a little bit. So you just get a little needle nose pliers and grab these tabs and just give them a little tug in, hold the board and tug on them a little bit to get them to seat in the pins all the way. That way you make sure there's a good connection there. Plug it in. Make sure it works before bending the tabs back in. So let's plug it in, see how it does. Alright, so I just plugged it in. And right when you plug it in, the gauges cycle, because the cluster's powered up. And so all the lights and everything work. Let's turn it on. Alright. There we go. That all looks to be correct. I had the Jeep running just a little while ago, so it's still warm. Alrighty. Look at that. Perfect. And there's my correct mileage. So that is how you swap the gauges out without messing up with the calibration of the gauges, and also keeping your mileage, keeping your original panel and your security and everything. If you plug this in and you have a skim key and you use the 01 panel, the key light would immediately turn on because the security codes wouldn't correlate. And so, yep, that all looks very correct. My alternator puts out about 13.9 volts. Nice response on the gauge there. Nice. I'm pretty psyched. Definitely like how it turned out. Everything seems to work just as normal because it's still my original board, and but now I have new gauges. So I'm gonna clean this this panel up, make it look real nice, reinstall it, and my Jeep's good to go back down the road again. Well, I hope this helped you. Appreciate you stopping by the channel. Please subscribe, like the video, and let me know if you have any other troubles with your WJs that you'd want me to look into. Thanks for watching.